I'm Max Sterling, welcome to LarpGasm. I'm super excited today because finally the package came in the mail from Tamwise Travels and the collaboration that we're doing. Now if you follow her on Twitter, you would have seen her holding up this package, taking a picture, posting it a little while back, saying that she was sending it to me, and I finally got it. So I'm super excited to crack it open and see what she sent me. Now I sent her a package as well, so you're going to want to check out her channel to see her unboxing the thing that I sent her, as well as, you can watch the how-to video, which I'll be posting probably next week. So let me go ahead and open this up here. Oh, wow. So, first look here, I can see that it is a genred first aid kit, which is great because who doesn't need a first aid kit in the apocalypse? And I can see that some time was really spent sort of making this look genred, and this type of fabric here, you're not going to be able to genre very easy. I know because I've tried similar fabrics, and I can tell that she put in some time and effort trying to get this to take, and did a real good job, because this type of fabric is meant to basically not stain, and it may even be waterproof, and it just doesn't take real well to distressing. But looks great. Good job. As far as the feather, I assume this is a peacock feather. I don't know a ton about her game and her character, only what I've seen in her videos, but I do know that the feathers go along with her character and maybe her group at her post-apocalyptic LARP, so that's why this is included. So that's a nice little addition that you put on there for me, so thank you. Let's go and look at this. Now I can tell that her and I have similar thought process, which is probably scary for her, because I left her a very similar message on the object that I sent her. Also, there's a little pin on here, if you can see it. It's a little skull wearing a crown, and it says it's Swordy Games. I'm not sure what that is, but this speaks to me because my character Maxx that I play in my medieval LARP, I used to sort of be like undeadish, and I always wore a crown. So to me, that's pretty cool. In fact, I may even take that off and wear that with that character instead of leaving it on this particular piece. Now, something I see interesting here dangling around is this chunky big paracord wrapped item. Now, to me, because I'm into survival stuff as well, this definitely looks like there's something wrapped inside. So it's probably maybe some sort of survival item, and it has a battle cry game pin on it as well, if you can see that. So I'm not going to unravel this because I would never get it put back together, but I'm kind of curious as to what's actually inside it, and it certainly looks interesting to me, but I'm not going to open it up right now. So let me go ahead and open the bag. All right, and first thing I see is a paracord bracelet. It has a compass and a whistle and a fire starter on it, so that's actually very useful. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on right now. Oh, and it's a perfect fit. Fantastic. Now I can tell there's a little bit of distressing that was done on this as well. A mystery bag that says emergency protein on it. I'm not sure what these are, but they look like some sort of nut or maybe a berry. I think they're some sort of berry. They have a sort of grape-like flavor to them, very mild, or maybe like a raisin. That's actually what they kind of taste like, is a raisin. Not sure exactly what these are, but I'm looking forward to watching your video on how you put this together to see what they are. But they're good. Even though it says emergency protein, they're never going to make it. They're going to get eaten. Now, here's a card detailing what this is exactly. It says it's a survival grenade. And all of this stuff is inside of there. So it's the clip, tinfoil, eye knife, tinder, fire starter, paracord, weight, swivels, fishing hooks, floats, and fishing lines. So that's actually incredibly useful in real life as well as at LARP. And I think I actually know what this is. That's cool. You got like some sort of like little distressed case for it. That's a survival card. If you've never seen one before, they're incredibly useful. They have a saw, screwdriver, some tools for ratcheting, way to measure, and a bunch of stuff. So this is actually very useful in-game and for role-play purposes, but also I can probably just throw this in my wallet, to be honest, and just use it every day. And it looks like we have some first aid stuff, which is cool. So a triangle bandage for making slings and stuff. This would be great for role-play purposes, and also, if you would legitimately get injured. Some gauze, which could also really help with a role-play aspect on a game. Some iodine prep pads, some alcohol pads to sort of round out the first aid kit, and a bandage, some tape for the bandage, stuff for a tourniquet, small pair of scissors, some tweezers. That way I can keep my eyebrows on fleek while I'm in the wasteland, and some band-aids. But these aren't just any band-aids. If you look at them, it looks like they have some sort of copyright infringement Care Bear on it, and they're definitely, it looks like probably Japanese. And I'm thinking you probably got these on your trip, which is very cool. So I got a little bit of Australia and a little bit of Japan in this bag here, which is pretty cool. So everything fits back in here so nice, and you have it pretty chocked full here. But I can get everything back in this little bag. Zipper it back up, and we're good to go. Now, what I like about this is that you made it super easy for me to incorporate into my costume. I don't have to figure out where to put this. It doesn't have a belt loop or anything, so I have to try to attach it on my belt with all my other stuff. It just has a clip. I can just hang it just like that, and that's the aesthetic of it right there. Boom. Feather, survival grenade, pin, first aid kit. If it gets spun around or twisted, it gives you an awesome message. And with most of my characters, that's pretty much my sentiments. You censored yourself on the one I sent you. I did not censor it, so when I watch your video, if you're holding it like this, I'm not going to be surprised, but that's fine. My channel's a little bit more raw, but that's okay. Hopefully it wasn't offensive what I wrote on yours. But yeah, this is really awesome, and I really like things that sort of serve a dual purpose. And for me, this, I mean, it's a great aesthetic piece. It's great for the genre, and I can wear this in a zombie game, post-apocalyptic game. I can even wear this in just a modern style game, like when I go do like either paintball or airsoft, because it'll be in place no matter where I go, and that's great. Plus, the stuff inside here, it's great for roleplay aspect, and some of it I can reuse, but if I actually get hurt, I can really use the stuff, which is fantastic. Or if someone else actually gets scraped or scratched, we can actually use it. The survival stuff is great. I mean, hopefully at a LARP, I never get lost in the woods and have to unravel this to survive. But if I did, it's cool to know that it's there. The bracelet I will probably just keep on and wear, and that survival card may actually just go in my wallet as opposed to staying part of this little kit here. But everything in here is super awesome. I'm gonna eat my emergency protein and for lunch probably, actually. But like I said, I'm really interested to see your how-to video and how you put this together and your thought process on everything, and find out what those little berries are. I don't know if those are goji berries, maybe. I'm really into like sort of health foods and stuff, but I'm not placing those. But we'll see. They're very good though. Yeah, and I just can't thank you enough for coming up with the idea for this collaboration. I had a ton of fun making your item. This is great. I love it. I can't wait to wear it to some of my games. And like I said, I can do this at multiple games, so that's great. I'm gonna definitely wear it at multiple games, and I think I'm probably just gonna put it on right now and wear it. But Tamwise Travels, you guys, if you haven't checked out her channel, please do. She has tons of awesome content. She does reviews, she does LARPing. She just went on a trip to Japan where she did some LARPing, and has some awesome travel videos on Japan if you're planning on going there. And just really great person, good spirited, and does a lot of good role-playing stuff on her channel as well. So be sure to check her out. The link to her channel is obviously going to be below. Also, be sure to check out her tutorial on how she put this together. Check out the unboxing video that she did for the item that I sent her. And when you go over there, be sure to like her videos, subscribe to her channel, and support her in any way that you can. She's really doing awesome stuff, and I think that if you enjoy my channel, you probably enjoy her channel as well. So kudos to her. Make sure you check her out. And as far as little old me, well, if you enjoyed this video, please click like. Please subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I can have more collaborations in the future, perhaps some more with Tamwise Travels and maybe some other folks. And I just look forward to making content, and anytime I get to do something like this, with someone who's on the other side of the world, quite literally, is just fantastic. Because if you're not familiar with Tamwise Travels, she's actually in Australia, and I'm up here in the States. So don't let distance come between you if you're LARP. You can have friends all over the world. And hey, as always, adventure on. Yeah, I'm not even waiting for LARP. I'm just gonna wear this thing around all the time.